Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's a Tailored Life. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Taylor. I love making cleaning motivation videos. In today's video, we are going to be doing some more summer refreshing around the house. Every year towards the end of summer, I kind of like to refresh and start decluttering around the house, treating it kind of like the new year. I like to make space for new school clothes, new school supplies, and just get rid of anything that was from the previous school year that we don't need, my kids can't fit anymore. I'm also going to be pulling out some of my summer decor. I know it's really late, but I was waiting to pull things out until I really got the house clean and in order. Over the summer, things are pretty lax around here. I don't go too crazy, deep cleaning every day or making everyone get up on time. So I definitely took my time this summer with pulling out decor. I also was just enjoying the blank spaces in my house for a little while. I don't know why, after the holidays last year, I just felt really overwhelmed with the decor and just wanted to leave it kind of blank for a little while. So first we are starting in my older son Jackson's bedroom. Now, me and my husband are going to be moving the furniture around in here and just kind of refreshing it in here. So my younger son, Lincoln, if you're not new to my channel, has been co-sleeping. He is actually 3 years old and we've been working on getting him out of our bed. He has a toddler bed in my bedroom, but he ended up back in, we got him out of our bed into the toddler bed for a little while and then he ended up back in our bed. So we decided to take the summer to make sure that we got him fully out of our bed because he is starting pre-K at an elementary school this year. So because he's going to school and he needs to go to bed on time, get up on time, time is going to be really important right now, and making sure that he goes to bed on time is something that really pushed us to do this, because with him co-sleeping with us, sometimes he will stay up until one of us goes to sleep, which is not always the best. This way, with him sleeping in the room with his brother, when it's bedtime for everyone. They both can go to bed and lay down and go to sleep. So today we are going to be making room to bring his toddler bed into the bedroom. So it will go from being my older son's room by himself to a shared room for both boys. So as we're moving the furniture around and just refreshing the room, I am going to be doing some cleaning and all those hidden spaces that I don't get to clean up every day. Okay, so now that we've got both beds in here in the layout that we want, we are going to go ahead and just take our time and figure out the rest of the furniture and items that are in the room. So my son has a drum kit in here, a desk, and quite a few other furniture type things. So before we put the second bed in here, the way the layout was before, they had a pretty decent amount of space in the middle of the floor to just kind of sit down, play, and pull out their toys. Now with putting the beds the way that we did, we kind of took that space away, but we still wanted to make the room really functional, where there was still some space for them to play, but we also wanted to make sure the layout looked okay. So it's definitely going to take us some time to go back and forth, just trying to figure out a layout that we both agree on, that we like, and it looks functional. I want it to be functional, but I also wanted it to look decent. Now, I will say I do plan on changing their beds a little bit later to get them matching beds. Just right now, because Lincoln is so young and he does sleep very wild, we wanted to stick with the toddler bed until he got a little bit older. So once he gets a little bit older, I'm thinking around the holidays or next year, very early next year, I'm going to replace their beds either with a bunk bed or just get them two matching twin size beds. So there's not a lot of decor in their room right now because I want to wait until I'm able to get some beds that are more permanent before I really decorate their room. So that's why the walls are so blank, and that's also why we're kind of okay with the layout in the room not being absolutely perfect right away, because I'm probably going to end up changing their furniture soon. But for right now, we just want to go ahead and focus on getting him out of our bed and into this room, sleeping in a bed on his own. Let me know in the comments if you all do this with your spouse or your partner or friends. I will usually have an idea of how I want things to look in the room, but I'm always asking my husband for his opinion. And if his opinion is different from mine, I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. And so we kind of just go back and forth, sharing each other's ideas and how we think the room will flow. So we definitely take our time to figure out how we want things to go. And we do try to agree on what we think would look best in the room, which I actually enjoy hearing my husband's thoughts and opinions, because there are days where he will go to work. Well, this was before he would go to work and he would come home and our bedroom would be completely redesigned. I would have moved the bed, the dressers, and everything. Now I kind of just wait and ask him oh, what are your thoughts and what are your opinions? Even though he usually doesn't mind, he usually lets me take the wheel with just designing things in our house and arranging things how I would like to. But now I like to really keep him involved and just have a second opinion to kind of tell me this looks good, this doesn't look good, that's too far, because I've definitely had ideas that have just gone too far and I'm oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And usually he'll be the one to say yeah, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Now that we've got the furniture laid out the way that we wanted to, both beds are in here and we are ready to go. Next up on my to-do list is to go through their drawers. This is something I love to do every summer. So what I do is at Christmas time, if anybody asks what the boys want for Christmas and if they get them clothes, I usually ask for a size up from the previous year. And what I do is I pack them up in a vacuum seal bag and I usually send them to storage, or I store them in the back closet or something like that. I put everything together that is the same size into one vacuum seal bag. So this way, when I purge out all of their old clothes that they can no longer fit, I have all of their new clothes in one place. I know exactly what they have. This way also, when I'm unpacking this to put everything away, I can also see exactly what they need. So as I was going through these things, I realized Jackson got a lot of shirts for Christmas and not as many shorts, which it actually turned out to be enough shorts. But in situations where I may be unpacking and realizing, oh, he needs more shirts or more shorts, it's very easy for me to see what they need. It also makes me feel really comfortable when I'm purging and getting rid of all of those clothes that they can no longer fit. Before, when I would mix things up, I would kind of be unsure about what they have and what they need, and I would be hesitant to throw out old clothes. And when I say throw out, I mean donate. If anything is in good condition, I definitely recommend you donate it. Even giving it to your local Goodwill is a good idea, just to make sure that anybody who may need it gets a hold of it. But it's definitely better for me to keep the new items separate from the older items, because I'm able to always see what they have, what they need. I know for sure that when I'm getting rid of things, I have things to replace them. Whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause tonight we have it all. When this is one. 'Cause when this is one. 'Cause when this is one. 'Cause when this is one. All right, so now that the boys' bedroom is all complete, it is the next day and I need to do some cleaning and some tidying up around the house. I wanted to pull out my summer decor, which normally I would put out around spring, but like I said, this year I kind of just wanted to take my time with my decor. I just was not in the mood for a lot of stuff. I was really enjoying all the blank spaces around the house and just that kind of minimal look. But now I'm we need some more color. I need to brighten it up in here. I definitely think I am gonna wait on fall decor. If I do fall decor this year, I may just go straight into Christmas later, after Halloween. I'm not sure that I don't know what it is lately, but just after the holidays last year, I felt really overwhelmed with decor. So I'm just definitely taking my time and going with how I feel. I know right now I've been seeing a lot of people on like YouTube and Instagram, they are already pulling out their fall decor, and I'm just mentally not ready. Now I will say I have been in Hobby Lobby. I have been enjoying all the fall scents in there and all of the fall decor, and I do feel a little bit motivated and inspired when I see like the cute pumpkins, the cute pillows, but I'm just like, nope, not yet. I'm not ready yet. I also live in South Florida, so it is still very hot here right now. Like the thought of fall just seems so far right now because it's still very hot. It still feels very much like summer. It doesn't really start to cool down here until around October. Like September, it's not as hot as it is right now, but like October is when it like cools down a little bit, where you're not like super hot every time you walk out of the door. So I'm definitely going to take my time with fall this year. Like I'm not in a rush, but I am enjoying seeing all of the decor. I am enjoying like seeing everyone decorate and their ideas for this fall. I'm just not ready yet. I was just telling one of my friends, like I know pumpkin spice lattes are about to come back right now, and I would definitely love one, but I mentally just cannot even imagine drinking a pumpkin spice latte right now in this heat. Like I just feel like the warmth of it mixed with the cinnamon and the pumpkin spice would just like make me make me just start sweating from the thought of it. So definitely taking my time, but I am really happy for everyone who lives anywhere else, and like towards the end of August, you guys are going to get to start experiencing fall. Let me know in the comments where you all live and when does fall like actually start for you also, because I live in South Florida. Like for us, we don't get a lot of like seasonal changes, but I'm always happy for the people who live like in northern areas that get to have like all 4 seasons. So Jackson was home with me again and asked if he could help me clean up. So I'm definitely always willing to take the help when he offers. I'm glad I'm catching it on camera that he's offering and he's been asking to help me out. So I'm definitely going to have to show him this. Once we start really assigning him and his brother some chores, I'm going to have to remind him, remember, you asked if you could do this. But he's definitely been really helpful. Like over the summer, days where he's like home and I'm cleaning up, he will definitely like chip in and help do some cleaning. So I also like to take this time to kind of like teach him different things when it comes to cleaning, like loading the dishwasher, which is something that he's never done before. And also just like cleaning the counter and things like that. He's been working on cleaning the counters in his bathrooms, which you guys will see later because he does help me clean the bathroom too. But I just wanted to show him like how I do a quick tidy up in the kitchen just to kind of keep it clean throughout the day. He was really helpful. I also think he just really enjoys being on camera. If you noticed before, when me and my husband were rearranging their room, he's not camera shy. He's always looking for an opportunity for a cameo. Any camera time he can get, he's always going to take it. So now that we're all done tidying up around the house, I'm going to go ahead and start pulling out my summer decor, which I keep calling it summer, but I feel like it's really going to be like my year-round decor. And I'm just going to take it down when I'm doing like any seasonal decoration that will kind of clash with it, or like there's not enough space for both, because I've really been enjoying these color pops of yellow in the house. Like I really feel like it's a really good contrast against all of the blue and gray in the house. It just really brightens everything up and warms it all up. So once I get everything pulled out, and as I'm going through these bins, I realize I also need to probably do like a declutter in my storage. These bins I take back and forth from my storage, and I realized there were some things in here that I'm just not interested in using again. So make sure you're subscribed if you have not done so already, because I'm probably going to be doing that really soon, especially before the holidays, to just make sure I'm not keeping anything in my storage unit that doesn't need to be there, because if we can downsize on the storage unit, we're gonna do that. So there's no need to like take up space or pay for a space that is being, filled with things that I'm not using anymore, or that I'm not interested in using anymore, that can be donated. So after I just take my time and go through everything that I have in here and make sure that I'm pulling out any items that I want to pull out, I'm going to take a look at my inventory, see like what am I going to put where, am I going to rearrange anything from last year, am I going to put everything back in the same place. I have these kitchen mats that I purchased from Target last year, but I held on to them because I was like, oh, these would match perfectly with like my spring summer decor, like those brighter lighter colors. So I have been holding on to those to put them down, just waiting until I pulled all of this stuff out. Let me know in the comments if you guys are like that. Like if I have something that goes with other things, I don't want to use it until those other things are there. Like I could have put these mats down before and just waited, because I do feel like they are neutral enough that they could have come out before, but I was like, no, I'm not going to put them down until I'm ready to pull out all of my decor. And then I also have my floral arrangements. Now, some of these are pre-made. Well, the floral arrangements are pre-made, but I have to put the blue and the yellows back into the arrangements just to kind of make them look like how I had them look before. I would buy like other faux flowers from Hobby Lobby just to kind of spruce up any arrangements that I may purchase that are already pre-made, to kind of really make them like go with the look in the house. So that's what I'm doing here. This flower arrangement gave me a bit of a hard time because my first year with it, like I created the most beautiful, perfect arrangement. And then this year I just was having a really hard time recreating it. I will say part of my problem probably is the fact that one, I won't cut the stems on the faux flowers, and I also won't take the tags off. I have a bad habit of doing this, you guys. Please remind me in the comments when y'all see me like decorating and y'all see the tags, please give me a reminder to take the tags off, because what'll happen is I will buy decor pieces, and what I like to do before I take the tag off is kind of put it in the space of where I want it, to make sure that I actually want it and it gives the look that I want. But I have had these flowers for almost 2 years now, and I have not taken the tags off. I don't know, y'all gonna have to pray for me with that to help get that out of me. All right, and now we are all done. This is all of the decor out that I'm going to be pulling out right now. And the house is just all clean and tidy. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you have not done so already. I'm still going to be working on different like summer refresh projects around the house. Like I said, getting us back together and in order for back to school. If you all enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. If you are new here, please say hello. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.